Hey,
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to we're back.
we're back.
Back after hiatus.
Brief hiatus.
KPS Raw review, February 12th. Yeah, 12. Okay. I always forget sometimes we do it so late that it's the next day.
Yep.
Just
Not
fuck
yet.
that up.
Not yet.
No. Okay, good. But yeah, we're missing good old Johnny Boy today.
Yep. He's still on hiatus.
Yeah, he's doing some. We don't know with him anymore. he'll let us know what he's doing whenever he comes back.
He's walking man's road. That's what he's doing.
Exactly. Yeah, he's what he's trying to walk with Elias. That's what he's doing.
That's what he's practicing his guitar.
Yeah, he's doing that, and he's trying to touring Raw, but following Elias.
That's fair. I mean, Elias is getting over pretty hard right now, so I don't blame him.
I gotta say, Elias is starting to legit look like not like a top guy, but like a mid-card guy that I could definitely see having like a lot of runs with the IC title or something.
Oh, I totally agree.
They're doing.
I'm pretty into Elias at this point. Like he's
solid.
He's a solid.
I'm not gonna watch his show. I'm not a big fan of the concerts because I get the heat of it. It's just not for me. But
you only like it when The Rock
got the presence, man. I didn't even really like with The Rock, to be honest with you. Like I don't like that, like sitting in the ring singing like dumb songs.
No, it's never been my favorite thing either, man.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I like him. He just looks like he's a fucking big guy.
Yeah.
And he's really growing into his character with like the whole like just the wardrobes he's got going. Like you can tell he's really getting into it.
Yeah.
And I'm buying into it.
Oh, I'm a big fan, man. Yeah, for sure.
But that's not what started the show. What started the show was Johnny Boy, John Cena.
Yeah, and your boy Miz too.
My boy the Miz. So I missed this part, and I was pretty upset to read that. Okay, what the whole point of the chamber is that it's all random. Yeah. And yet we know who's coming in at every point now. Yet they're still going to do the boop 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 boop. Like
they will. Well, you still get all the boop boops, right? Because
well, you get 3 of them. That's it.
4.
No, because you know that Elias is coming in last. So why all the boop boops?
And Miz is first, right? There's 6 people.
Yeah, but 2 guys start in the ring.
Do they?
You know what I mean? Yeah, 2. There's 4 pods.
They start in the ring? No, I thought they started with 2.
Oh man, your internet didn't work. You're cutting out again.
Oh, that's right. They're on the corners. Oh shit! Really?
Did you forget how a chamber works?
I did actually. Yeah.
They all go into there's 6 pods, and then they have to wait 30 seconds while it beeps around.
Yeah, so there's only 3. There's only 3 buzzers. Yeah.
But there's technically, but they've done it before too, where it's like the one guy's left, but they still like do the thing to see who's coming in.
That's true.
You should have seen that happen. It's fucking dumb.
Oh man, that's right. So I guess you just don't know who's going to come in second then. So it'll be Miz to start for sure.
Miz starts for sure, and then somebody, and then the next 3 guys who come out of the pods, and then Elias.
So I wouldn't be surprised if it's Braun then.
Braun and the Miz?
Yeah.
That could be an interesting one where he kind of like the Miz tries to run away from him, but can't really run away. And
and he like, he can manage to do it for 5 minutes until another pod opens, and then Braun gets distracted.
Maybe they do somewhere like somehow the Miz Taraj gets in there and takes a lot of the beating before the Miz does.
Yeah.
Or maybe like I could see the Miz. Maybe the Miz comes out and like locks himself in a pod. And is like, no, fuck that. I don't want to be first.
I could see that too. Yeah, he brings out his own chain, and then Braun like punches through the thing.
Yes.
Oh, is Braun gonna flip a pod?
I think he can. I think he could, man. The way the new pods are made.
Ooh, he like dislodges it from the bottom and like lifts it up and rips it. Oh my god, Miz could like jump in there and seal himself, like you're saying, and Braun could like, flip the pod to like get him out.
But the only problem is then one guy has to lay in a pod.
Oh, it could be like
they put it back up, I guess.
Yeah, he could like roll it over and open the door.
I'd like to see him throw a pod at a pod, though. That'd be even better with somebody in it.
Gotta save something for next year, man. Save something for next year. But I think Braun's gonna definitely flip something.
Yeah, it seems like it. I could see him like getting eliminated and getting mad and like hitting, like throwing a pod like on top of somebody.
Yes. Oh, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. I always I know you need big dudes in these matches, but it's always kind of annoyed me, like Big Show and Kane and stuff. Like they're not the most fun, but Braun's like a super fun big guy.
Sure, man. Yeah, there's something about him. Just different. He's kind of like he has that character about him that like the Undertaker had that separated him from just being a big guy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the speed and just the I don't know.
Yeah,
like he just gets it. Yeah,
he's a fucking legend already.
We'll get to what he did too, because he did something pretty great,
pretty awesome and amazing.
Well, let's just run down this. So yeah, Cena talked about how he's got to win this chamber. This is his moment.
Cena dropped a really interesting line about how WrestleMania, what was it? WrestleMania brings legends back from the dead.
No, he didn't say that.
He did.
So that means Taker's gonna eliminate him then in the chamber. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I do not want to see that, man.
The darkness and the gong. I bet you it's a gong. It's a gong moment. Yeah.
Fuck. I don't want to see that at all. Like,
I do want to see it, but I wanted to see it 3 years ago.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I just at this moment now, I guess there isn't much for see. I saw somebody say Rollins Infinite Mania, which if you got to do something, sure.
I'm pretty into that. I mean, Rollins that's way better than Jason Jordan.
Like, it is. I preferred Balor and Cena. I kind of thought that would be an interesting one, but
yeah, but I like Cena Taker because this is literally the last time you can do it for realsies. So
I guess Cena has at least got a few more manias in him. So
they say Taker's in really good shape, and like every time I've seen him lately, he does seem like he's in really good shape.
They say that every time, and even the Roman match, you look at he's in good shape, but it doesn't matter. He's too old, man. It catches up on you.
We'll see. I mean, maybe Roman isn't like as good as everybody thinks he is either, right?
Well, Roman isn't good enough to carry Taker to, like a 30-minute match. I totally get that. I'd Cena could definitely get more out of it. I just think it's going to be a lot of like Cena, I don't know, like a lot of STFs and bullshit like that.
It might be, but I bet you they tell a pretty good story. 2 old savvy vets, and they got to throw some kind of story sauce on it too, like retirement. It's a retirement match, straight up.
Yeah, it has to be.
For either of them, like loser is gone, kind of thing.
I think they're kind of ruining it now, where it's with Taker losing all these matches, it kind of just takes away from what he did at Mania.
Oh yeah, no, they should have never done. You never gave it to Lesnar at all. No. They should have held it for Reigns, even though it was super obvious, or held it for Cena in a surprise thing. They should have basically done it with Cena like they did with Lesnar, where like you thought it was going to be Reigns, and then Cena was like this year, and Reigns was going to break it next year, and then Cena broke it this year, kind of thing.
Yeah, that would have been a great story. Yeah,
like that would have been awesome. But we already wasted Cena Reigns too for nothing in the fall. So
that's true. Yeah,
like
we wasted a lot of Cena matches for nothing.
Yeah, sure do. I did like Miz's promo here. It's pretty fiery, and
he's always fiery, man. The guy's got great passion. Yeah.
It was just the callback to like how they main evented Mania was really nice. People do forget that still.
Well, funny you say that, because whenever I read it, it said like it was like the Miz brags about how he beat Cena at Mania, and I was like, wait, did they fuck that up? Cena beat Miz, and I was like, oh wait, no, they're talking about the one before that.
Rock beat Cena, basically, but Miz crawled over for the cover with his crazy bad 4th-degree concussion. So he got like 5 minutes into the match.
Really?
He doesn't remember any of it.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know that spot where he was up on the barricade and Cena clotheslined him and he kind of pinwheeled over?
To be honest with you,
he smacked his head on the cement, and he says he doesn't remember any of the match, and he was gone for like a good few minutes after. Just out of it, man. But he's a pro. Guy's a pro.
Could you imagine if that wasn't supposed to be the finish, but because the Miz got a concussion, they're like, The Rock, you gotta go do this, and then it spawned the whole thing. Like, actually, we got something here.
Go out there, Rock, save the day, save the Mania. Because like Miz was out, man. Like he crawled over for that cover and he was fucking dead. Like dead.
That's a shame because I didn't know that. That kind of like, because people were shit on that match, it seems like that he should get more credit for that. Fuck.
Oh, I got a ton of like respect for Miz out of that. He finished the match, and like really tough job through like a massive concussion.
But I'm saying, like, that's the first I've heard of it. It seems like nobody, like, other than you, like you saying that, it seems like people just kind of shit on that match for what it was, and they don't really bring up that fact.
I did until I learned that, so I'm happy to bring that today.
Yeah, good. The Shane brings his wisdom to the KPS podcast.
That's what I'm here for, baby.
So, what's your thoughts on fucking The Miz losing to Cena? I really hate that. I feel like Cena talking about desperation and all this shit. He should have lost.
Yeah,
he should have lost.
Cena can't
first.
Here's the thing: with Cena, if Cena is going for Taker at Mania, he can't lose. You know, he can't lose to Miz.
No, he can, because that's what builds, man. Because he loses that, and then he loses the Chamber, and he goes, "Man, I got nothing. Like, I don't know what I can do. Like, I can't. I gotta prove myself again." That's when he challenges Taker. It's like a desperation thing.
I would love if that was the story they built, but that would require John Cena to look weak for 5 seconds, which hasn't happened in 15 years. So,
well, he did eat a pen from Elias.
Oh, geez. It's true. It's true. Like, he eats pins a lot more frequently. Was I seeing like Meltzer say the other day or something like that like Cena loses way too much nowadays.
He does.
It's turned him into a non-special thing. Whenever he comes back, it's really meaningless, and he usually loses. And for like a year now, and to the point where when he comes back, it's not a really big deal anymore. Like, he came back to Raw a couple weeks ago, and it was like, Cena's here, whatever. He just feels like a guy, you know?
Yeah.
And like him putting over Elias, even though it was after Braun.
He kind of put over Braun, really.
Put over Braun, but he put over Elias too. Put over both of them at the same time, really. And but it doesn't matter as much anymore, sadly. That would have been a huge rub a year ago.
I honestly think too the Survivor Series match had a lot to do with that too, because that was just a stupid thing.
That sucked so hard, man. Like, it made Cena really cheap, you know.
But it's just hilarious because you say that, but then fucking The Miz always gets the short end of the stick for that one, though. Like, I know he's the IC champ, but it's just like
he's a workman, you know. Like, the thing about Miz too is, like, he can lose 1,000 things and he's still The Miz. Cena loses here, it's like a blow, you know.
Well, and The Miz is about to pass. He's about to be first of the longest reigns of IC title reigns. So I mean, it is what it is.
I saw this interesting fantasy booking for like next Mania, which
Honky Tonk Man against The Miz.
No, Jericho versus Miz.
Oh, that's even both better.
Miz is an 8-time right now IC champ, so if he loses it, wins it back or whatever, then
you would tie Jericho.
Yeah, then they would both have 9, and they could have a match for the only 10-time Intercontinental Champion.
But then the only thing would be that the Miz would have to lose it, though, and then it would have to be a vacant one.
Yeah, strip it and make it a ladder match or something.
Yeah, if you can find a way to like take it from him and like it makes sense, and then have that like you said, a ladder match, that'd be fucking the Miz Jericho ladder match for the title. That'd be sick.
Yeah. And that'd be dope. And like, perfect story. Jericho can put him over. Great. It would be awesome on the mic going into it too. And that's pretty perfect for Jericho at that stage.
You know? Especially with Jericho. Yeah, fuck. Oh, I'm super into that. I love that idea.
I kind of hope Miz is doing more than the IC title in a year, but if he's not,
well, it seems like he's going to Braun.
Right? I hope so. That'd be pretty dope. I hope it actually goes to Finn too, if they don't do the Seth thing.
I think I like the idea that it goes to Braun, and then I like the idea that Braun can be a beatable monster, though. I would like to see like Finn beat him. Like,
that'd be cool.
You know what I mean? That way, don't make him like a Lesnar just runs through everybody. Like, Braun's good at selling, and he can, like, him and Sami Zayn had great matches where like Zayn almost beat him.
Yeah.
So you could definitely have like Finn beat him and like swap the title and stuff.
Hey, he lost to Kalisto, lest we forget.
That dumpster match, that glorious dumpster match.
It was like Big Show losing that table match when he just stepped down through the table. Yeah. But yeah, Braun as IC champ would be dope. It would be like Braun as IC champ, Roman as Universal champ, right?
Yeah.
So like, it's two pretty good, huge headliners on Raw.
I'm super into that. I love that idea. Oh, I also saw something too. Somebody mentioned how crazy would it be if Jason Jordan actually did have a neck injury and he was lying because he wants to be more like Kurt Angle.
Awesome. When I saw that he had a neck injury and like was getting neck surgery and did get neck surgery, I was like, kid, you're going too far. You're too into the gimmick, buddy.
Are there pictures or anything? I looked for pictures. I didn't see any.
I'm happy to make that a conspiracy corner, man.
Dude, I think I would love somebody pitched on Twitter. I'm like, I love that idea. That'd be amazing.
They got Dr. James Andrews in on it then, which is like a pretty big coup because that guy's like, world-renowned sports surgeon.
Yeah, he could do it. Why not?
Yeah. All he has to do is put out a press release. Vince gives him a little cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, back to the show. Back to reality.
It's too bad. It is too bad Jason Jordan's missed in Mania because he was just heating up and I was just getting going on him. But
I think it sucks that it's gonna be as long because like how long is that gonna be?
Doesn't really know. Like the surgery I saw was like relatively minor, but it might have, it might require some rehab or something.
Because I think like 3 months he could come back and get some good heat, but I think like 8 months it's gonna fuck him over.
I know it wasn't. I don't think it was one of those year neck injuries, like, or they'd be saying it. Like I read the surgery was minor, but it could be like weeks.
Okay, he's at least missing Mania. We know he's out for a couple months at least.
Seems like Joe's out for Mania too.
Dude, this Mania's getting gutted.
They took Joe off all the house show advertisements through Mania. So
Joe, Ambrose, Jason Jordan, which it's weird to add him to it, but he was like you said, man, he was heating up.
He was heating up. He was going to be on the card for sure. And Joe sucks, man. That's 2 in a row for Joe.
So same with the Rumble. Still hasn't been a Rumble yet.
2 in a row for Joe.
He has to win the Rumble and main event Mania next year.
So good. Hey man, if Knock can do it, I honestly feel like almost anyone can because he was dead cold when he won that thing. So like, it's awesome because it just opens the book, and the
fact that the Reigns might be the champ,
just
makes it more plausible. Right?
It'd be great, man. I really hope Reigns doesn't last a friggin' year, like.
No, but I'm saying like, I think Reigns is going to drop it back and forth quite a bit. They're going to want to try to get him to Cena level title reigns.
Yeah, plus they don't want one dominant champ again. Probably. I hope not, at least for Christ's sakes.
No, I think Reigns is easily gonna he doesn't have that aura about him, right?
They better not try and make it. I'll tell you that.
I think it's too late to.
Hate it. Would hate
that. Good Brothers against the Revival.
Oh yeah.
Good match.
Yeah, it was really quick.
So they're saying here like 8 minutes.
Yeah, it was not that big at all. Revival went over again, which is good. They're still rolling strong. I feel like we're headed towards like a 4-way for the tag titles at Mania for Raw. So
what are they doing at the Chamber? They're going to do another Chamber tag team?
Don't think so because they only usually have 2 of each, right?
I think they had 3 the one year with the IC title, the tag team titles, and a regular one, didn't they?
Yeah, and I don't think they liked it.
Makes sense. It's too many. It's way too many.
I totally agree. I love gimmick matches, but you need to have 2 per card.
Yeah.
Same with like Money in the Bank. You can only have 2, right?
Yeah.
So like once the women started doing Money in the Bank, where that's why we only have 1 men's Money in the Bank now. You can't have 4 for Christ's sakes.
Yeah, I still think it's got to be mixed though. It can't just be one brand.
I think it's going to
be like the Rumble.
It's going to be mixed this year.
Well, I think I read somewhere starting Backlash, every pay-per-view is going to be dual branded.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, but it should make it a little more fun. Like, I just hope that they don't, I don't know, try to slam jam every title onto every card,
I think it would be cool if they started doing like copying the UFC and start doing like super matches. Title
that'd be cool.
You know what I mean? Like you could easily do another champion versus champion match.
They're saving that for Survivor Series, man. It's the only time every year that Raw and SmackDown do battle.
But the thing, I know that's their gimmick, but I'm thinking like it'd be interesting if they just drop that and they were like, no, we're gonna have like super fights every now and then at pay-per-views.
I would love that, man. That'd be great. Like just randomly, Like the SmackDown's doing the top 10 list now, right? So
such a stupid fucking list. I don't even know what that is.
Nobody does. So nobody does. Dan O'Brien's like, it's going to influence matches, and people are like, how? He's like, wait and see.
Oh my god, fucking stupid. Yeah, it's gonna influence matches where it's like if you're not on the top 10 list, you get to fight for a match in the fucking title. Like,
I appreciate something for the meaningless matches that fill our television screens every week, even if it's a totally useless top 10 list, you know?
But I'm saying like Corbin Ziggler weren't even in the top 10, and yet they're getting a title opportunity.
Stupidest fucking thing. I saw this promo tonight. It was like Ziggler back on SmackDown this week. I'm like, who the fuck cares? Who cares, man? Like Ziggler speaks, Ziggler wrestles. Who cares? I don't care. I haven't cared for like a year. I'm sorry.
I don't even think Ziggler cares. Like we said, Ziggler doesn't even care anymore. Fuck.
Oh, he's an idiot. He resigned and he's dumb. And screw him.
Hey man, he wants the money.
I reserved some interest in him for the potential indie run, but that's off the table now. So whatever. Bye, Ziggler. I don't care anymore, dude. Don't care anymore.
So yeah, it seemed like the crowd didn't care about it. Yeah.
No. What, Revival and Anderson Gallows?
Oh no, I was gonna say the crowd didn't care about Ronda Rousey and Jason Jordan.
No, they'll care about Ronda when she comes out, though, for sure.
I think they're booing the fact that they're like she's only coming out 2 weeks from now. Like I think the crowd wanted her tonight.
Yeah, of course. Everybody wants her in their own stadium, man.
But I also think her appearance at the Rumble kind of fucked her up a bit because it was pointless. Like I think people
pointless. They got all the mainstream coverage out of it that they wanted.
No, I mean in terms of like she just came out, she looked at a few people, pointed at the sign, and left. And in terms of like wrestling fans, like we didn't. She should have armbarred somebody.
They clearly had no idea what they wanted her to do at that point, right?
Oh my god, yeah.
Like it was such an open question. They were like, we'll see.
But it's like Stone Cold comes out for Raw 25 and doesn't stunner anybody.
Yeah.
You feel like you got shafted.
Yeah. She should, you know what she really should have done is she just should have come out to the stage and not even got in the ring and just pointed at the sign and walked back out. That's it.
Totally, yeah. That would have been so much better.
To do. That would have given them the same headlines. Oh my god, Ronda Rousey's in WWE without all the awkward shit that they ended up getting out of it.
Smiling and just like, what the fuck?
It just looked weird, man. She could have just hung out at the ramp, pointed, put her hands on her hips. Ronda Rousey.
I wanted to see. I don't know if they've ever done this, but I just really like the idea of like it would have been cool if Asuka would have walked to the back and like they put up that like a little sign that says like Rumble's over, but then all of a sudden you see her get like thrown onto the stage, and then Ronda just comes out.
Yeah,
just like
armbar.
Armbar.
I don't know. I feel like they're going towards that mixed tag, right? That they were talking about.
That's what they're saying. They want The Rock, but they might get like Angle or something.
I think it's just going to be Angle. And oh god, that'll be a train wreck of a match, but it'll be fun. Fun build.
It's going to be Sting Triple H, man. It's going to be a disaster, but it's going to be fun.
It would be better if it was Braun or if it was Rock. It definitely won't be Rock. I know people really, really want it to be Rock, and that's totally not going to happen.
No, it's impossible.
Like, that'll never happen. I think Braun would be super cool, and that would be a huge rub for Braun.
I totally forgot him and Triple H had that beef, eh?
It fits really well, man. Like, if you're Ronda Rousey, kayfabe, and you're like, I need to get a tag team partner for this fucking WrestleMania match, who are you turning to? You're turning to the Monster Among Men, right?
Fuck yeah.
So,
that's true. I didn't think of that.
Like, being in Ronda Rousey's first match, like, as Braun Strowman, holy shit, man. Like, shoot that motherfucker even higher into the stars than he already is. And you get the Triple H payoff, huge moment, be great, man.
And then you could shift, you could do like, you could do then triple threat, Balor, Rollins, and Miz for the IC title.
Way into that.
There you go.
Yeah, that'd be really fun, man. Really fun. Look at us, we're booking Mania.
Man, we're booking a dope Mania right now. I love our Mania.
I liked what they did with Rollins here, that they tossed him into the Fatal 5-Way.
Yeah, and I like him kind of making a case for it, and like Angle being, we got you another partner. He's like, no, fuck that, man. I'm done with that. Like,
I really like that. Like, you don't get these reality promos much, where like guys get to actually feel real, like their characters feel real, and they actually have an arc to them and stuff. And this was nice, man. It was one of them like that. It was cool.
Yeah, it goes with the whole Seth freaking Rollins gimmick, because he's like, I am Raw. I'm Seth freaking Rollins. Like, it makes sense.
I dig that. And he's like, I want to be Raw again. I want to be the guy. Like, I like guys that say that. I want, you want to be the top guy. I dig it. And that's what baby faces should be. I think Rollins as a baby face is really rounding out. And I just, it was a clear, like, change of booking. Like, they didn't expect, like, they got the news about Jason Jordan and they switched it up with Rollins and all this stuff. And, like, that's totally fine. Like, they can do the stuff on the fly and it totally works for me, man. Like,
same here.
Yeah, I dug it. Dug it.
Yeah, totally into it. One thing I'll say though about those backstage segments, I don't think they did it for the Rollins one, but the fucking the graphics, man, putting in the words.
Yeah.
Like I like the idea that they're trying new shit.
Yeah.
And they're doing new things, but they gotta realize that's just not working.
Like the new graphics they're very strange. I liked some of them. Like they have their transitional graphics going to commercials that are like, what's going to happen after the commercial, kind of things. I saw one for the 5-way, and it was like all 5 of these men want this after the commercial. Who's going to the Elimination Chamber?
Oh yeah, I'm cool.
Like, that was cool. New graphics on the entrances and stuff, but like, yeah, there's still some weird shit they're trying to work.
Yeah, and the words just basically show you for a fact that it's not off the cuff. It's like it's all written down because how else would they get the words?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like it takes away from the whole fact that it could be.
It's that I don't know why, but somebody pulled off that Bray Wyatt ring graphic gimmick last year and thought more. We need more of this. We need more of this. We need to do this better. We need to take a year off and really learn how to do these graphics.
Yeah, let's really understand how Final Cut works.
They're all going to Full Sail University. They're all in the graphic class right now.
Yeah.
Right? And they're all just sitting there like learning how to do graphics on the screen.
And Triple H was like, "Hey Vince, you'll like this. Keep it away from NXT though, but you'll like it.
You'll like it." Yeah, it's pretty good. Fucking whatever. Rollins, Bray Wyatt cut another promo, which was actually pretty good. I realized I haven't seen a Wyatt promo in like 2 months. So it was like it was okay this time because it's not beat to death for me right at the moment. So that was pretty cool.
I'll say that the Apollo promo.
Yeah.
When did Bray Wyatt ever call himself a shark?
I don't know. Just now.
No, that was Apollo Crews. He's like, Bray Wyatt likes to consider himself a shark. What?
Oh, because I didn't hear the Apollo one. I heard the Bray one where he called himself a shark, and I was like, that's pretty cool.
Okay. I didn't see the Bray one, so that makes sense.
Oh, the Bray one was actually before it, so there you go.
Oh, because Titus was like, Bray likes to refer to himself as a shark. I'm like, when the fuck did he ever call himself a shark?
He did. Earlier on tonight.
Yeah, makes sense now.
Yeah. He was like, I'm a shark and I'm hungry.
Oh my god. Bray Wyatt, I'm so done with him. God damn.
Everybody is. I'm getting close.
I will say this though. You know what you're saying, Apollo Crews, no personality.
Yeah.
Just blank slate. I saw a little bit I think if you throw him in the New Day, I think that personality comes out, man. He looked a bit like it was starting to come. It was starting to bubble. And I think bring him in the New Day, give him no script, and I think he could.
I don't know if he really fits in the New Day. Like
I think he could.
He's kind of like, I know they already have their squeaky clean guy with Kofi,
But he's the in between with Woods and Big E. He's an agile, strong guy.
Yeah, I can see it if somebody leaves New Day. I don't New Day being a foursome,
I know it's not going to happen. I just think I was saying I think you could get his personality out from putting him in the New Day because the New Day gets such free range. And I just saw a bit of it. I was like, oh, it seems like he might have something there.
It's true. I think it's coming out now. This is definitely the best thing for him is this Titus thing.
It might come out through the Titus thing.
Yeah. But yeah, let's get some backstage interaction with Titus Worldwide and New Day.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that at Mania or something. Or should have had it at the Rumble actually already. But that would probably be pretty funny, man. I think Titus Worldwide's doing pretty well right now, too.
I'm getting into that.
We said that not last week because we were on hiatus, but the week before, I think we were praising Titus and his work. And
I think he just needs a few more people in the.
Yeah, big stables, man. Big stables. Give me big stables.
Well, if it's Titus Worldwide and you're a brand, you can't just have 2 other people in your group. Come on.
I feel like they need a definitely another dude, but like I guess they already have their female with Dana Brooks,
and she's perfect with it. You can get another female, like you can get like another chick or like 2 other dudes, maybe another girl.
An actual wrestler would be nice, like somebody who could wrestle in the women's division on behalf of Titus Worldwide and not be a jobber.
But Dana Brooke isn't terrible.
No, but she's a jobber right now, like pretty big time, female jobber. So yeah, maybe a tag team, like an actual tag team, like
that's good.
the Street Profits in NXT.
Oh, yeah, I think did we ever talk about that? I feel like
we did. I'm getting an alarm, like a little flag on that. That's they're perfect personality mesh too, because they're all hype and like Titus is hype and everybody's hype and shit. Yeah, I'd be into that. So Sasha Banks versus Bayley.
Yeah, Nia Jax ruined it.
It was pretty good. I don't know why Nia Jax ruined it. Like, why did Bayley win before Nia Jax ruined it? Why did Nia Jax just ruin it?
And why is Nia Jax worried about this Elimination Chamber match if she's wrestling Asuka?
Exactly. And she's not even in it. Like, it's weird, man. That whole booking thing's weird. Like, why isn't Nia Jax in the chamber? Like, she should just
what
be
they're
in the
doing.
chamber.
Well, it's I think what they're doing is they really want to push Asuka as this like unbeatable force, so they're going to put her up. They're going to build Nia and be like, she can't beat Nia, even though she already has.
Like 3 times.
Then they're going to be like, once she beats Nia, they're like, well, like she's definitely can't be beat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I get what they're doing.
I do too. It's just a really weird logic to it.
Yeah.
Like why would Nia want to be in the chamber and get the title match right now instead of beat the unbeatable monster and then get a title match against the unbeatable monster and Alexa Bliss? I don't know.
Because that's what's more important right now is beating Asuka than having the title.
That's kind of sad for Alexa Bliss.
Well, Alexa Bliss doesn't even defend it. Like, let's be honest.
Man, when's the last time she even wrestled? Seriously.
Fuck, man.
Honestly.
A singles match other than this tag team match?
Asuka's probably going to go to SmackDown anyway. So.
Yeah, she should. Or at least Charlotte come to Raw.
Well, it'd be like she would probably go to SmackDown, win the title, and then Charlotte would get drafted back to Raw, I would think.
Okay.
Because that's where Rousey's going to be, right? So.
Yeah. I think I'd rather Asuka and Charlotte on Raw. That way, like Becky can be women's champion on SmackDown.
Well, that's your spring feud is Asuka Becky, and then Becky dies too.
No, I love Becky.
If anybody's going to beat Asuka, it should be Charlotte. So
yeah, it's just going to happen. Or Ronda Rousey.
It would be good to have her beat Asuka at Mania this year. That'd be worthwhile, I think.
Yeah,
I think that'd be a damn good match. But anyway, Nia. Yeah, ruined everything. I don't know. I don't get the point of it. Like, she's just softening everybody up for the chamber for each other. Like, thanks. Like, still 2 weeks away. I don't know.
Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville?
Sonya. Yeah.
There's a name. J threw me off. Alexa Bliss, Mickie James. Quick match.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't really pay attention to this one.
I actually did pay attention to this one, and it was kind of funny because after they won, Sonya and Mandy jumped up and started hugging each other, and we're like, "We did it!" And then Paige jumped on the rope. She's like, beat her up!" And they're like, "Oh shit, yeah, we have to do that."
It's pretty good. Well, Paige is like the matriarch now, so.
But I think they totally forgot that that's what they were supposed to do. They were just so happy they won a match, and Paige is like, "What the fuck?"
But that's perfect, right? Perfect all around. Kayfabe and non-kayfabe. I feel like we're getting to the point with all this Elimination Chamber booking where like it really needs to get here. It'd be better if it was Sunday. Like,
fuck yeah.
Like it's just getting a little thin, a little stretch. But we can't get too upset at this one though, because Braun Strowman murdered Elias with a giant cello.
Bro, fucking. That's what it was, right? A cello?
I think so. Stand-up bass.
I'd cut it. Like I had to step out for a second, and I came back, and I just saw Braun rocking down with it. I'm like, what the fuck? What is this?
It was just Elias doing his thing, and then there was a spotlight on the stage, and Braun was there. And then he walked out of the spotlight, came back in with a fucking stand-up bass.
Oh my god!
And he sat down and just played it like a guitar, man.
He actually played it?
Yeah. And he snapped like 3 of the chords. Like, he snapped like 3 of the strings right off when he tried to play it.
Well, now I gotta rewatch that. I totally missed that.
I don't know.
Totally gotta watch that.
I don't know if it was rigged for the strings to pop, but he ripped those fuckers right off there.
I like to think that was never the thing, and he was just like, "Fuck these strings,"
and he just ripped them off with his strength. But yeah, it was awesome, man. Awesome. Like,
that's great. I'm so pumped. I gotta watch that now.
And then he absolutely flattened it. That looked amazing, man. It looked amazing. Like, that must have gone exactly how they thought it was gonna look. You know, maybe even better, because like that was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I thought he was just gone for a second, like underneath that fucking thing, gone.
Yeah, incredible. I was shocked he hit him, because I said when Braun picked it up, how big it was. I'm like, no way, he's gonna fucking hit him with this.
Well, once Braun picked it up, I was like, oh, that thing must be pretty light. Because those things are not light, man. I know he's a big boy, but over his shoulder, one arm like that. Yeah, he Death by Cello, pretty dope.
I'm into it. I have a feeling Elias is gonna eliminate Braun with a roll up.
Elias can't do shit.
I froze there.
Oh, you froze. Yay.
Yeah.
Elias can't do shit to Braun Strowman. He knows it just as well as everybody else.
It's a roll up, man. He's gonna get the roll up.
Oh god. Is he gonna eliminate him?
Yes, with the roll up.
Oh lord. No, thank you.
Yeah, so then we had Romans and Sheamus.
Yeah, it was okay. Whatever. I feel like I've seen this like 1,000 times. So
good finish though.
Yeah, it was really good.
He jumped. I think he jumped from the ropes, right? He speared him.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, what do you expect, really, right? Like, that's what's going to happen. Reigns isn't going to lose. Things are going to go on. I'm glad it was kind of long, filled up a lot of space. Like, I just want Roman to get there, man. I'm bored of him. I'm bored of the bar too, sadly. I like both those dudes, but I'm bored of it. Just really bored of it. I don't care anymore. I just want him to lose the belts to Revival and slowly break up, and hopefully Cesaro can do something of merit at some point.
Yeah, totally agree. Yeah,
I was kind of bored with it, man. Too much Rollins, Ambrose, Reigns, fucking JJ,
Jordan,
Bar crap. Too much, man.
Yeah,
like it just ran it out for me. Too much.
That's what happens when you're thin division.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then the 5-point.
Yeah, it was fine. It was good. I liked how they teased the. I fucking hate that spot when they go. It's like the superplex to the double powerbomb thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I like how they teased it, and then Bray just came in and just hit everybody. I was like, yes, thank God.
He just destroyed it. It was great.
I
thought it was a really good 5-way match. Like constant action.
Yeah, looked like Cruz might steal the win at one point.
He looked great, man. I thought he had a great showing. Like he busted up a couple pretty sure falls and had a couple big moments, and like, you know, the dude can go. He just doesn't have a character.
It's coming. You're gonna love.
I like that they're giving him kind of a renewed push. I know it was like out of necessity that they didn't really have anybody else to put in this spot, but like he showed up, man. He showed up. Like, happy for Cruz.
Yeah.
Rollins and Finn were pretty dope as usual.
Obviously, yeah.
Like they totally stand out in, you know, in general, but in these kind of matches, you can just see the quality, man. Like, holy shit, these two.
Oh god, yeah.
I really can't wait until Mania. I really hope they do them at Mania. Those two will tear it down. Like, that SummerSlam match was really, really good, you know, before Finn died.
Yeah.
And I'd love to see it again, because they both just gotten better since.
So, I'm assuming they're... Okay, yeah, so the finish was... Okay, this is what bugs me with that finish. So, they do the superplex thing, whatever. They both pin... Was it Bray? Or Matt?
Yeah.
They both pin Bray.
Yeah, it was Bray.
And they both think they won. Okay, so the ref sees that they're both pinning him and counts it. And then after the match is done, he's like, well, I don't know who won. You were both on top of him, and I just pinned. And it's like, first of all, okay, why doesn't the ref just go, okay, you're both pinning him. I'm not going to count, or make the pin and go, you're both won. But him being like, oh, I don't know what happened. It's like, you fucking made the call. You pinned it.
The refs always look like such morons. It's
God.
like that's fucking incredible. I thought that was dumb too. Like, there's so many ways you can pull the double win if you want to, and that was a bad one. That was a bad one. That was a stupid one.
And just like have the ref could have just went both arms. It's like it's that easy. It was just that's just fucking dumb, stupid. But
well, I think they wanted to leave the indecision for some reason.
It's still an indecision though. You know what I mean? Like you still don't know.
Yeah, and that's what they wanted to leave, right? They wanted to cliffhanger you a bit, and like I get it, but it's cheap, man. I'm gonna watch Raw anyway. Shut up. Like, come on. Like it's a go home next week. I'm gonna watch it anyway.
Was it, the ref was like telling them, and they were saying shit. I saw the ref. He's like, "What are you getting mad at me for? It's not my fault. You guys are both there, and I pinned." It's like,
oh man, and they'd always talk to them like children too. You know, like. But I don't know. I think what's gonna happen is they both end up in there.
I was gonna say. Obviously, I don't know if they're gonna have a match next week to determine who's in, or maybe they just start with 3 people in the ring.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Like Kurt Angle goes like, "Oh, you know, you both have a right to it. So we know Miz is in first. Year 2, year 3, you're all gonna start in the ring."
Why not? Right? Like whoever put down the rule that it just has to be 2 guys starting. Like you can easily make it 7 people.
I don't see why not. And like clearly Rollins was supposed to be tied up with JJ here, and plans have changed. So yeah, throw him in.
Like, the only other thing I was thinking of, and I think it would be hilarious if they did it, but I also hope they don't do it, is if they just put both of them in the same pod together.
I know, right?
And then they try to fight each other in the pod, but it's so tight.
Exactly. I thought that too. I was like, are they going to share a pod? That's weird.
The only way that would work is KO and Sammy.
That's true, and they could just hug the whole time.
Hug or just like start pushing each other. Like, you're in my space, bro. It's like 2 kids fighting like in the car. Like, you're in my leg.
Exactly. Well, they're fake feuding right now, so. The other, don't discount the possibility that Elias is dead, too.
Oh, it's true. It's very possible.
Like, dead kayfabe, they might just take him out of the match, right? Like,
I'd feel bad, though. Fuck, I was kind of getting into it.
I don't think they will, because they gave him the mad push of pinning Cena. But if anybody's dropping out of that match, it is Elias. It is Elias.
Yeah, I guess because you have. Well, you know what though? I really feel like if anybody should, it should be the Miz.
Totally,
just
but
in terms of the title.
He needs a title feud though. Like, quick.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't.
It could be
a title match on the card and then put somebody else. Put both Finn and Rollins in the match. I don't know.
But now that you say that, Braun murdering Elias, they might take him out.
Mm-hmm.
That actually seems like the most plausible reason.
It just depends how much they care about that Cena rub.
I think they're just going fuck it. Like, this is like we got to throw a curveball.
What matters more right now, Finn, Seth, or a slight Cena rub for a guy who's probably going to be fine anyway? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'd put Finn and Seth in there then.
Yeah, I didn't think that. I think that makes more sense than them just going, you're both in it.
Yeah.
Because I think they want to keep that whole 6-person.
They pulled out the, there's like a few levels of like medical response teams to like wrestler incidents. They pulled out like the heavy one for this one. It wasn't a stretcher job for Elias, but like they like stabilized his neck and shit. Mm-hmm. And it was like they had like 5 doctors and stuff. It was a medium response, which sometimes does result in, Elias is injured, so don't it's in the realm of possibility.
But you know what that means then? We're getting Braun, Elias, and Mania.
Could happen.
in a guitar and a pole match.
God. Braun just walks over, picks up the guitar, doesn't have to climb the pole, kills Elias, 2 minutes out.
Except what happens is he pulls it and Elias is like, "Don't do it, I'll play you a song." Braun's like, "Huh?" And he takes it and he plays him a nice song, and Braun's just like, "Oh," and they walk away happy ever after.
Is this in like the middle of the Andre Battle Royale?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. It could be where Braun's headed this year.
Apparently they want to push the Battle Royal as like something really important because of the Andre doc.
Also, Mojo's not winning back-to-back then. That's what you're saying.
No, what I'm saying is he's clearly going to win back-to-back because they want to make it important.
No, Gronk actually wins this year. Gronk jumps in the ring and actually wins the damn thing.
That'd be hilarious if he came in and you think he's helping Mojo again, and then he just throws Mojo out.
Exactly. And then he's got the trophy and he retires from the NFL.
Oh my god, and we get that great Mojo Gronk feud. Ugh.
Can't wait, bro. Can't wait, bro.
Yes. So many
Get
bros
hype.
in that.
Get
so
hype,
much
bro.
hype and bros in that fucking feud is gonna be hilarious.
Get hype, bro.
Oh man, I'm so hyped. I'm so
Very
hyped.
hype.
But yeah, that was Raw.
Yeah. It was a pretty fair Raw. I mean, we're just, like we said, I wish Chamber was this Sunday because it feels like it'd be a little hotter. But, you know, next week they got a few things to sort out, I guess, still.
Yeah, the Rollins and Finn thing. Is Elias dead or not? I'd be hilarious if they started promoting that. Is Elias dead?
He's like he went to the hospital, but, you know, they went to go check on him and just found another smashed cello in the hospital room, and then Elias was missing. You know?
Yes.
So
that's
something
hilarious.
like that. Something like that.
Yeah, like you said, we're waiting until Chamber. So
yeah, this pretty much happened. I mean, there were some things that mattered, but it mostly just happened.
Mostly just happened, but I mean, we did get some pretty good matches too. I mean, I didn't fully watch all of them, but like Cena Miz was probably dope.
Yeah, Cena Miz was pretty good.
Sheamus Reigns.
I'm just kind of bored of Reigns matches, you know, like same shit all the time. I did like the 5-way for sure, and Bayley and Sasha was good. I mean, they're
I forgot about that too. Yeah,
they're really good, and they're really good together because they know each other really well. And they've probably, I mean, Sasha Banks versus Bayley has probably happened about 5,000 times. We've just only seen it like 20 times.
Yeah, but we've also seen like 3 fucking amazing ones. So
yeah, exactly. They weren't going to hit that height here, but I could see them having a Mania pre-show. You know.
I have an idea. Yeah, we can do.
Sasha goes heel.
Yeah. We can go to Elimination Chamber predictions. I have a few ideas what's going to happen in that, but we can wait for another time because we're going pretty long on this one.
Yeah, we are. I know. We're good.
But yeah. So that was Raw. Thanks for watching. Like we said, hopefully we'll stick to this pattern. We don't lose another week, but
we'll be here.
Yeah. Follow us on Twitter, Insta, at Kick Punch Stomp. Kick Punch Stomp on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. And just do you.
Do you? I like that. We should give advice at the end every time.
Oh, I was just gonna what the advice is, stay hype.
Stay hype. I do not share this advice.
That's a good life goal, man. How can you not endorse people to stay hype? Be positive.
My whole thing would be like the anti-mojo where you stay chill, baby. Stay chill.
That's fair enough. You say stay chill, I say stay hype. You meet in the middle.
I like this dynamic.
I'm hype, you're chill. That's our tag team name.
Hype chill. Chill hype.
Chill hype. But yeah, cool. Catch you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow for SmackDown, probably.
Peace.